Hi everyone. Maximum handling. The Smoothless rolls on the streets of Dubai today. It was created on the basis of our radical overcurved kit complete with freestyle swing arm and radical fork. The necessary ground clearance when driving is provided by our Thunderbike Airride, which we also offer for Harley-Davidson and Metric. The flawless high neck was adapted extra to its owner in order to allow optimal handling despite the extreme appearance. There he stood before me, the Irishman, with a flamed shirt and long shaggy hair, quite inconspicuous. I just thought, let's see what this is going to be. He has a Harley dream and has been traveling all over Europe since the beginning of 2006 to find a partner who can make it a reality. After having been with all the well-known customizers, he finally found in Thunderbike the company with the best know-how and the best team to make this dream come true. He painted and told, showed again and again different things on motorcycles, which he had seen in said magazines, in order to present his ideas. After hours of discussions and consultations, he made his decision late in the evening and gave us the order to build his custom bike. A 12-hour consultation is a rarity after all. I now had 3 A4 pages of notes, scribbles, copies of some bikes and bike designs etc. on my desk and an order in my pocket. In the next 12 months, during several visits and constant design suggestions, the motorcycle was manufactured exactly according to Martin's wishes. Own wheel design, special frame, and again the tongue, the defining element of the whole motorcycle. Even details like the mirrors were provided with the logo and are even illuminated. Ingo Cruiser from Cruiser Design then perfectly implemented the paint ideas of the Irishman and surpassed his imagination by far. A perfect custom painting with many details, which are only with the second or third look in the eye. Martin is a strange guy who often appeared in eye-catching clothes, which he celebrated to perfection at the Jokerfest 2008. Always attached to the Irish tradition, with the leprechaun and the neck he distributed shamrock pins, probably the most famous Irish landmark. Named for our Lowrider wheel design. The Thunderbike Lowrider is based on our custom frame kit, which is available for twin cam B and Evo style engines. The bike was named for our Lowrider bike design, which is also available for many more Harley-Davidson. For a deep show optics behind our Airride suspension and forward the radical Springer fork, which is also adjustable by air pressure. Details like the open primary drive of NH power, or the integrated into the handlebar motor gadget touch show complete the look perfectly. For the paint we could once again bring Ingo Cruiser on board. The boys of Thunderbike from Hamington have worked their way up to the top regions of the European custom scene in a remarkably short time. With the Radical Over, a new lowrider was constructed, which will make the water drip from the corners of the mouth. The Radical Over was created within only 12 weeks and was built for the European Bike Week. The cycle-down tube frame has been designed to achieve an extremely low seating position. You can't get any lower than that, otherwise you'd have to sit with your ass cheeks in the curves. The steering head tilt is 40 degrees, the frame height is 8 inches and the frame length is 7 inches. The fact that current show steppers have an air ride system with which they can be quickly lifted from an ultra-flat show look to a driving-friendly level is almost standard. As a rule, the rear end is raised or lowered. The fact that the steering head angle and thus also the caster can change sensitively as a result is usually accepted cheaply. Thunderbike, however, has solved this problem particularly tricky. The entire load can also be pumped up and down at the front. The shock absorbers of the Springer fork contain the necessary compressed air chambers. In this way, the entire bike can be perfectly adjusted at the push of a button. The gigantically large wheels should still look familiar to you from Thunderbike's last stroke of genius. The round bikes from Thunderbike's own production have already been mounted on the open mind and have been produced in 21 and 23 inch for this project. The covers of the Ribuffini brake and clutch cylinders, the air cleaner as well as the fuel filler cap are worth mentioning. A clean show stepper. Flawless means pure. In the diamond industry, it stands for flawless stones. That's why this name could hardly be better for the latest Thunderbike design. Perfection where you look, although what you get to see is limited to the essentials. Most conspicuous are the wheels, which we have milled in bicolor design from the solid. Of course, it was advisable to match the air filter housing to suit it. Numerous details, such as handlebars and fittings, pegs, covers and side mount license bracket have been compiled with great care from our parts repertoire. The NH Power Belt drive system not only provides the power transmission of the 110 Screamin' Eagle engine, but also ensures that the left side of the bike is a real eye-catcher. For the right coat of paint, only the guys from SRAM work came into question. Thunderbike's Lowrider custom wheels. The over-the-top rolls on our Lowrider custom wheels with matching discs and pulleys. In addition to our Fun Ride exhaust system, we have installed the Crossfire swing arm for the high neck. Cool show optics. The AIRSTRIKE is the newest HIGHNECKER who has seen the light of day in our world. He rolls on big monoblock wheels, which we have milled from the solid. The air ride suspension ensures sufficient ground clearance and cool show optics. A new custom bike has to come. Hard, strong, cool, insane, that's what my new bike should look like, says Frank in an interview with his customer advisor Thomas Imke. He already has the fitting name for the new custom bike, No Respect. The new edition of the Unbreakable. Technical drawings and three-dimensional CAD images enabled us to start rebuilding our production halls. With our sheet metal designer Jörg Pietzka, steel and metal grew together and the lively sheet metal dress was created by hand according to traditional techniques. Andreas Bergerforth and the Thunderbike Harley-Davidson production team were constantly involved and experienced the progress of the work very closely. The lacquer dress was realized by Thunderbike's painter Ringo Cruiser Design. For the second time, the Flawless got a new makeup. We love it. This is the third version of our high-end show HIGHNECKER Flawless that comes with the ultimate collection of our best custom parts. The 110 cubic inches twin-cam engine comes from the latest Harley-Davidson CVO models. The unbreakable wheels in 21 inches and 26 inches are CNC machined out of solid aluminium blocks. A full air-ride suspension allows to adjust from deep show look to 10 cm higher riding position by just pushing a button. The custom paint was created by Ingo Cruiser. Thanks for watching.